On tonight's show, we're ringing in 2012 in style with our celebrity pairs Lee Mack with Stacey Solomon, Sarah Cox with Richard Madeley, and King of the Jungle Dougie Pointer with bandmate Tom Fletcher. It's the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire New Year special. To this Who Wants to Be a Millionaire New Year special, we start our 14th year with the same New Year resolution to give away lots and lots of money. None of which will be going to any member of this studio audience. Now, tonight, for the first time ever, all our questions are about events, facts and anniversaries from the year 2011, so I hope you've been paying attention for the past 12 months. Hopefully, sobered up from the festivities. Our celebrity revellers are backstage waiting to play tonight. They are Lee Mack, Stacey Solomon, Sarah Cox with Richard Madeley, and McFly's Dougie and Tom. So, fingers crossed, everybody. It could be a spectacular start to 2012 as well for one of you at home, as you could get your hands on half of all the cash won by tonight's celebrities, plus you could holiday like a millionaire. I'll give you the number in a few minutes. Now, in case 2011 is a bit of a blur, here's a quick look back.
The most anticipated moment of the most watched event ever.
For Colin Firth, this marks the end of a very fruitful awards season.
Sir Bruce Forsyth, didn't he do well?
Now all of a sudden you've got £100 million. It's just absolutely mad.
This is the £100,000 heart that's beating away in Matthew's chest, keeping him alive.
Another crisis on Europe is coming.
I'm determined that Britain will weather the storm.
In this battle of David Walliams versus the Thames, it's the comedian who's having the last laugh.
For large periods, England made it look easy.
We are number one, say we are number one.
She was an extraordinary talent, but she died too soon, aged just 27.
They called this a riot of kindness. This was Clapham fighting back.
The Olympic venues are already so ready that we might as well call a snap Olympics tomorrow and catch the rest of the world napping.
Right, let's get on with the first game of 2012. Please welcome Lee Mack and Stacey Solomon. Hi, man. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
And a Happy New Year, Lee. Make yourself nice and comfy. Stacey,
Yeah.
do you actually know Lee at all?
Oh, we go way back. No. We met today, and
So, I'm sorry, I mean, fingers crossed, but why have you two chosen each other? How's it going to...
You are really doubting us, aren't you?
No, I'm not!
I heard that Lee was a really intelligent comedian.
Yeah.
So I was
Who
like,
told you that?
And you can tell how bright she is falling for that. So, yeah, no, I think we've got it covered. If it's questions about football or Iceland, I reckon we're in.
Right, tonight, as well as playing for you at home, Lee and Stacey are hoping to raise lots of money for their chosen charities, Born Too Soon and Alzheimer's Research UK. Backstage, the other celebrities are playing along on the keypads, just for fun. Hello, you all right?
Hello!
So we can see how well or not they're doing. Right, Lee and Stacey are just 12 questions away from £1 million. They have the usual lifelines. They've got 50-50, they can phone a friend, and, of course, they can ask this rather strange audience. The first 7 questions, up to £50,000 are played against the clock. And for the first 2 questions, they will only have 15 seconds. Guys, lots of luck. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Come on!
exactly.
So, question number 1 for £500 is this. Which programme received a special award at the Children's BAFTAs in November? 15 seconds from now. Paper round, news round, merry-go-round, milk round.
Must be news round. Yeah, never heard of milk round.
Yeah, we've got to go for news round, I think.
Yeah.
Let's go news round.
News round.
News round. It's the right answer. You got £500.
Is that it?
No, there's a little more. Well, hopefully there's a lot more. Stacey looks so relieved. Right, listen, I just tell you, this is still a point at which you could go home with nothing. It's the last point. You have 3 lifelines. Use them if you have to. It's very unlikely you'll need it. Question number 2 will guarantee you £1,000. Have a look. Question number 2 is this, and you have just 15 seconds. Here it comes. Who failed to take his usual seat alongside the Prime Minister in the House of Commons after he had used his EU veto last month? 15 seconds. Hugh Grant, Nick Clegg, Simon Cowell, Elton John.
It's got to be Nick, innit?
I think it's got to be, really. We'll have to go for Nick, I think, on that one.
I'd hate Simon to be up for it, for the job.
Is it me? It's the right answer. You got £1,000. There you are, Stace. You can go back home with your head held high. That's a guaranteed £500 for their charities and £500 now in the viewer prize pot. Now, you just had a little girl. Well, not you personally, you know, the long-suffering Mrs. Mack, little daughter. First daughter, 2 boys and a daughter?
2 boys and now a little daughter as well.
And Stacey?
I know.
How many weeks? How many weeks?
22.
Are you excited?
Yeah, very, very excited. Not excited about giving birth, obviously, that's not pleasant. But afterwards...
I don't know, do you know I've never done it?
I wish men could. That'd be a breeze.
I'm so glad men don't. All right, well, darling, fingers crossed for you.
Thank you.
And I hope you have a great year. You had a great 2011, actually.
Thank you.
And for the next 5 questions, they'll have 30 seconds to answer. They have 3 lifelines. Question number 3 for £2,000 is this. Mercedes-Benz celebrated its 125th anniversary last year. What symbol is used as its emblem? You got 30 seconds this time from now. Jaguar, prancing horse, 3-pointed star, lion.
It's that one, isn't it, with the star?
The 3-pointed star?
Yeah.
That one,
it's like
the 3-pointed star.
2 like that and then 1 in the middle.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-pointed star.
It's the right answer. You got £2,000.
That is £2 grand more than I thought we were going to
get.
So, good stuff. Stacey and Lee are currently on £2,000. Hopefully there'll be lots more money won before the end of tonight's New Year special. Now, on our Christmas show, Santa came early for 1 lucky viewer. Take a look at this. Dot.
Yeah?
You've just won £77,500. If you want to be in with a chance of winning half the cash on tonight's show and a millionaire's holiday, here's the number to call. We're offering you the chance to live like a millionaire with a luxury holiday to the Maldives for 2 people, with full board for 7 nights in this exclusive resort, including return flights, all courtesy of the Waldorf Astoria Maldives, plus half of all the money won at tonight's show. For your chance to win, just answer the following question correctly. What is the first name of the London 2012 chairman, Lord Coe? A. Samuel, B. Sydney, C. Sebastian, or D. Sean? Call 0904 1619 333. Calls cost no more than £1.54 from BT landlines. Other networks may be higher and mobiles may be considerably more. Text your answer A, B, C or D to 88323. Text costs £1.50 plus 1 standard network rate message. You can also enter for free at itv.com. Entrants must be 18 or over. Entries made after lines close on Friday the 13th of January at 5 p.m. will not be counted, but may still be charged. Welcome back to this Who Wants to Be a Millionaire New Year special. Now, don't forget, you can join the Millionaire conversation on Twitter at Millionaire UK, #Millionaire, or at facebook.com/millionaire, or you can go to the website, itv.com/millionaire. Now, so far, Lee and Stacey have won £2,000. That's to be shared between their charities and one of you watching at home. Waiting nervously backstage still for their turn in the hot seat, we've got Sarah and Richard and Dougie and Tom. How are you feeling, you two?
Like poo.
How does that feel?
Horrible. So much pressure.
No pressure.
You never know what the next question is going to be.
You're having a baby in a few weeks' time, that'll be pressure. You're still pregnant?
I was really disappointed to find out you're pregnant, because I was hoping that was an encyclopedia under there.
The answer to everything.
Queen of the Jungle. And, of course, the current King of the Jungle's coming on a bit later.
No,
It's very
I feel like we should get married.
Stacey, you're in enough trouble already. You have £2,000. You have not yet used any lifelines. Have a look, question number 4. This is for £5,000. Here it comes. Which band originally recorded Please, Please, Please Let Me Get What I Want, which recently featured in the John Lewis Christmas advert? 30 seconds, start the clock. The Smiths, the Spice Girls, One Direction, the Jacksons.
Ain't it the Smiths?
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, I think...
There was an advert on that I saw recently.
Yeah, it was
the Smiths on
where the little boy comes in and he's waiting.
It is the Smiths, you're right.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Yes, we'll go for the Smiths.
Oh, I hope it is. I'm sorry.
Oh, now you say it. No, it is the Smiths, you're right.
Yeah.
It is the Smiths.
Now, if there's anybody here tonight who ought to know this, it ought to be Dougie and Tom, didn't it?
Yeah.
They think it's One Direction.
Sure it is.
They are a worry to us, actually. They're completely wrong. You're right. You just won £5,000.
Well done. I didn't know that when you said it. I'm not sure Morrissey meant a step, no, did he?
No. Right, you have £5,000 and you still haven't used a lifeline. This is good. You have 50-50, you can phone a friend, you can ask the audience. Question number 5 for £10,000 is this. How is the year 2011 written in Roman numerals? Right, 30 seconds from now. CCIX, XXIV, CXIM, MMXI.
I haven't got a clue, but isn't that 5? And isn't... Is it CC? I don't know.
I think it is.
You've got lifelines, guys. You've only got 12 seconds.
I think we should ask the audience.
Yeah, OK, let's ask the audience.
I think it's
right,
D.
stop the clock.
Ask the audience. OK,
stop the clock. Yes, because the audience look Roman.
I think it's
right, audience, on your keypads. First lifeline they've needed. It's worth £10,000, so serious business. This is the question. How is the year 2011 written in Roman numerals? Now, A is CCIX, B is XXIV, C is CXIM, D is MMXI. All vote now. Now, as soon as I've revealed the percentage, I will restart the clock. You will only have 7 seconds. CCIX got 2%, XXIV 4%, CXIM got 5%, MMXI got 89%. That's quite high. It's your choice. Start the clock. You've only got 7 seconds left.
D, definitely.
D, OK, yeah.
Stacey, you don't sound sure.
I haven't got... I don't study Roman numerals.
Never know when they might come in handy. 89% of this audience are absolutely right. You're right. It's £10,000.
That's a million we should have saved that. Sorry. You can panic with the 30 seconds.
Yeah.
M is 1,000, X is 10, and 1 or I is 1. This is good.
It's all right, isn't it? We're doing all right.
You're doing good. You got 10 grand.
We were very pessimistic backstage. I think pessimistic's the word.
What did you think you were going to get?
We were hoping for 1,000. We were really hoping for that.
And even that was ambitious. I was thinking 500.
You're going to say that to the doctor in a few weeks. I was hoping for 1. I didn't expect this many babies. You have £10,000. Question number 6 is for 20 grand. You're only 2 away from 50,000, which would be fantastic. And, of course, if you get to that point, no more against the clock, and we give you an extra lifeline as well. But let's see what happens. You got a 50-50. You can phone a friend. Question number 6 for £20,000 is this. Whose famous black handbag fetched £25,000 at a charity auction in June? 30 seconds. Hillary Clinton, Theresa May, Margaret Thatcher, Lily Savage.
I feel that's Thatcher.
Is it?
I think so. It's definitely not Theresa May.
I haven't got a clue.
It's not Lily Savage. It's got to be Hillary Clinton or Margaret Thatcher. I'm pretty confident it's Margaret Thatcher, but if you want to play safe, we should phone a friend.
No, if
should
you're
we go 50-50 or...?
Well, if you go 50-50, they leave you A and C. They always do that.
We're going to say C, final answer.
Can you not have a fight?
I had 5
in 30
seconds, so I had to say it quick.
I'm sorry, yeah, but I haven't got a clue. Oh, don't. Screw the face.
You just won 20,000. You like it now, don't you?
I can't tell you how unsure I really was about that.
I didn't have a clue. I thought he must know. It's Lee Mack. Genius.
There's one thing he knows about sandbags.
Yeah. Right, you have 20 grand. You have 2 lifelines. You've got phone a friend. You still got 50-50. Question number 7 is the last one you'll have to do against the clock, 30 seconds. You do not have to take the answer, you can take the money. See what happens. Question number 7 for £50,000 is this. See where you go. Published in May, who is the main character in the novel Carte Blanche? 30 seconds, one more time. Jack Ryan, James Bond, Robert Langdon, George Smiley.
Absolutely no idea.
I haven't got a clue, and I don't know anyone that would know that.
I think we should...
Have you got someone?
Yes, phone a friend.
Right, stop the clock.
Phone a friend?
Yeah, but have you got any friends that know?
I've got any friends.
Now, who have you got? You've got Russ Kane, you've got...
David Mitchell,
yeah,
in the middle. Well, David Mitchell, very educated, reads a lot. Dave Gorman, I think... I don't know. What's Russ like? Is he a reader?
Yeah, intelligent man.
I think Dave Gorman might know this. I don't know why. Well, he's got quite a photographic memory for stuff. I don't know. I don't want to be responsible. If it was one of my friends, I'd say possibly Dave Gorman.
I want to choose one of yours just because then I've got no responsibility whatsoever.
Oh, put it on to me. Yeah. That's fair, isn't it? All right.
No, what do you think, honestly?
We're not going to be very good at the answers. We can't even decide which friend we want. Should we phone a friend to find out which friend we should phone?
Yeah, you think David?
Any of the Davids. You pick a David. David Mitchell or Dave Gorman?
I like Dave.
They're both called Dave.
Yeah, no, but one's David and one's Dave.
I would say, let's go for
No,
Dave.
wait, no, who do you think's going to know it better?
Definitely both of them.
Both of them will know?
I don't know. Go Dave Gorman, then.
OK.
Yeah?
Deal.
Let's do Dave Gorman.
Can you hurry? I want to be home for February. Can you?
OK. it's the final answer. We think the character was Dave Gorman. I mean, we'll phone Dave Gorman.
OK, we'll phone Dave.
OK.
Tell the question. You're going to talk to him, Lee, yeah?
Yes.
Question, 4 possible answers. See what happens. You'll only have 19 seconds after that. You could still use a 50-50. And can I remind you again, if you really get stuck, you could still take 20 grand, which would be a good result.
OK.
So don't feel forced to answer. But see what happens. I hope you get it right.
Hello.
Dave.
Hello.
Chris Tarrant, how are you?
I'm very well.
And a Happy New Year, old chap.
A Happy New Year to you too.
Now, I've got Lee and Stacey here on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. They're doing terribly well, actually. They are stuck on a particular question. No pressure, Dave Gorman. It's worth £50,000.
Ooh, blimey.
Exactly.
Yes.
Right, next voice will be Lee's. He'll tell you the question. There are still 4 possible answers. I hope you can give them the right answer. All right, matey. Lee, fingers crossed. 30 seconds from now.
In the novel Carte Blanche, who is the main character?
It's James Bond.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a new Bond novel.
Oh, we'll leave it at that. Thanks, Dave.
You're welcome. Happy New Year.
Well, we haven't actually given him the 4 options yet.
Oh, yeah, Dave.
Doesn't
come
matter.
back. We need to give you the options.
Restart the clock. Come on. Final answer.
It's got to be James Bond.
Thanks, Dave.
Well, we don't know yet. He might have just been confident about his lie. We'll say James Bond. Final answer.
Final answer. You don't even know him. He might have wanted to stitch you up like a kipper. He didn't. You just won 50 grand.
What a legend.
Lee and Stacey, surprising to themselves, have reached the magical milestone of £50,000. That's great. That means a guaranteed 25 grand for their 2 charities and £25,000 for one of you at home. So the prize fund now stands at 25 grand. The clock's gone. They've also now earned an extra lifeline switch. So they've still got 50-50 and they can get rid of a question they don't like the look of and hopefully switch it for a brand new one. Lee and Stacey are now, this is kind of scary, just 5 questions away from $1 million. You're right, Stacey. Good stuff. Right, have a look at question number 8. Here it comes. A statue commemorating which famous explorer was unveiled next to Admiralty Arch in London in July? No time pressure, but obviously we want to crack on. Yuri Gagarin, Francis Drake, Marco Polo, Roald Amundsen.
Do you know this one?
I don't know it. I would hazard a guess, but I would probably rather switch it to another question.
Should we switch it?
Do you want to switch it? We've got the 50-50 there. We can go 50-50 and then switch?
You can get rid of 50-50 and still switch it. And still take the money.
I think it's...
What are you thinking, Stacey? Don't whisper.
No, but I don't want to sound like a fool.
Well, I wasn't going to say A, only because it's in London and...
Yeah.
I think he's Russian, isn't he? So I'm not sure why they stick him up there. I don't know. Should we switch it, or do you feel...
Yeah, let's switch it. If we haven't got a clue, even if they do 50-50, we might as well...
But you might not know the next one either.
Let's switch it anyway.
Switch it. Let's switch it. Go on, we'll switch.
OK, just out of interest, because you were saying you had an instinct. What were you thinking?
I'd say Francis Drake, but I'm not confident.
If you'd said Francis Drake, you'd still be on £50,000, because the right answer is Yuri Gagarin.
Oh, I was right. Yes.
What do you mean you were right? Yes.
No, I'm just glad that I know that in my head. I'm proud.
Right, so listen, let's switch it.
Oh, no.
Now, you've still got a 50-50, and you might as well play this. Large Hadron Collider scientists believe that last month they may have caught the first glimpse of which elusive particle? Omega Meson, graviton, Higgs boson, or pentaquark? Oh, much easier.
Is it D?
I'll read it.
I'm pretty confident it's actually Higgs boson.
Oh, is it?
Do you want to? I can go 50-50, but
Well, to be honest, you might have...
I'm tempted to go with the Higgs boson and say 50-50, but we could...
Really?
No, we don't lose any money, do we? So we stay on 50 grand.
You got 50 grand, and you might as well play this.
There's a Higgs boson connection with the Hadron Collider, definitely. But I don't know if the other three are connected with the Hadron Collider as well, and they may have spotted that as well. But they've definitely spotted the Higgs boson particle. I say definitely. I'd say
was that
there's an
the first
outside chance they have.
Or was it?
Well, I believe that that's what they've called it. So I'm pretty sure it's Higgs
Do you
boson.
want to go with it?
And save the 50-50?
Yeah, should we give it a go if you're certain?
I didn't say
I
certain.
trust you.
Oh, you see, I think it's Higgs boson, but my mate Tim Vine came on this show and with his brother Jeremy, and he said to me, the problem is you start doubting your own middle name. And that's what I'm now doing.
What's your middle name?
My middle name is Higgs boson.
Guys, I'm going to hurry you. I know you're not against the club, but I'm going to hurry you.
And even if we do 50-50, we don't know if any of the others are really...
Let's go for it.
Higgs.
Higgs boson.
Higgs it is. Oh.
We'll take a break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Don't go away. Welcome back to this Who Wants to Be a Millionaire New Year special, where Stacey and Lee have just had the longest few minutes of their life, wondering if Lee's instinct was right on this question: Omega Meson, graviton, Higgs boson, which is the one you went for, or pentaquark? You would tell if Sarah and Richard think it's Higgs boson, and Dougie and Tom also think it's Higgs boson. Stacey, why are you pulling a funny face?
I don't know what it is.
You've just won £75,000. And...
Can I go now?
No, you can't, because you're doing so well and you've still got a 50-50. This is brilliant.
Who'd have thought it?
Nobody. Now you have 75 grand. Question number 9 is for £150,000. You've got a 50-50. You can play that and still take the money. It's one of those, this one. You lose 25 if you give me a wrong answer. You don't have to play it. You can take the money. But if you go for it, give me a right answer, you win 75. So it's one of those. Have a look. Question number 9 of a possible 12 is this. Thought by local officials to be a copy, an original version of what was recently authenticated in Faversham in Kent? Mappa Mundi, King James I Bible, Magna Carta, Book of Kells.
You've got an idea? Don't say it out loud.
Don't?
No, because then if we're 50-50, if it goes... Because they always keep, if it's wrong, they always keep the wrong one in, don't they? That you...
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
Of course we don't. Stacey, we don't do that. Why would we do that? How you got pregnant, I'll never know. Right. Do you want to use a 50-50?
Yes, I definitely think unless you know it, we're going to go 50-50.
Oh, no.
You don't have to play, OK? You can just get
Let's go 50-50.
Right, computer, take away 2 random wrong answers. Leave Lee and Stacey the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer. Magna Carta or Book of Kells for £150,000.
Do you think?
I just...
Book of Kells.
I don't know this story at all, so I'm assuming that if I don't know it, it wouldn't have been about the Magna Carta, because that would have been massive news, wouldn't it? Or maybe it is, and I've been busy.
I think it... for some reason, I feel like it's D, but again...
Oh, we dropped, don't we? I just remembered. We dropped 25 grand. I forgot that. I thought it was a free go. It's not a free go. Sorry.
Can't take the money.
But we gained 75 grand, don't we?
Yeah, and 50,000 is an amazing amount of money anyway, so... we've got 50-50 chance of getting it right.
Book of Kells.
Do you reckon?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
OK. You say final answer, then you get the blame.
Final
answer.
Don't. It was squints like, oh.
You just lost 25,000.
Oh, damn. That's amazing, though. I can't believe it.
Right answer is Magna Carta. I have to say, you've been fantastic. Lee and Stacey have won £50,000. That's shared between the viewer prize pot and their charities. Give them a big hand, Lee Mack and Stacey Solomon. Bless you, darling. Good luck. Good luck for this year. Bless you, mate.
Thanks, Chris.
Good to see you. Great start. Right, let's meet our next pair. Please welcome Sarah Cox and Richard Madeley. You all right? Good. Oh, man, that's it. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Right, how are you feeling? Is that good or bad when you sort of follow that?
We were thrown on that last one. We said Book of Kells as well. Because we thought if it was Magna Carta, we'd know about it.
Yeah.
How come we didn't know? Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did you?
Magna Carta was the only one I'd really properly heard of. Well, at first I thought it was the ice cream, but then... but it's not.
No.
What are you going to be like, you two? Going to be good?
It's impossible. It's like you said, on this, because I've done it once before, you do forget your own name, you know. It's,
Richard Madeley.
Thank you.
Did we get some money for that, or was that just a... No, OK.
Nothing. Sarah and Richard are hoping to win lots of money for their chosen charities, the Karen Keating Foundation and Centrepoint. Now, as ever, they have their lifelines, and for the first 2 questions, they have 15 seconds. Lots of luck, you guys. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Right, back down to the bottom, but let's try and race back up to the top. For £500, question number 1, you will have 15 seconds. Here's the question. Who announced last year that they would be splitting up after 14 years together? Start the clock. Westlife, Afterlife, Midlife, Pond Life.
We know the answer. Westlife.
Westlife.
Is the right answer. You got £500.
Don't second-guess the express.
Sarah, you look so pleased with yourself. I know. They do get harder. £500 you got. Question number 2 is the last point. You could go home with nothing. You have got 3 lifelines. Use them if you need to. You probably won't. This will guarantee you £1,000. Question number 2 is this. 90 years ago in January, Lord and Lady Lee finally bequeathed which country house and estate to the nation? 15 seconds. Checkers, chess, drafts, backgammon.
Checkers, A. Final answer.
Final answer. You got £1,000. No problem.
It's funny, you know, when you're playing it, you don't get the jokes. I didn't get the jokes about drafts and backgammon and stuff.
Wasn't that funny, though? Was it?
That wasn't very...
That's why.
Yeah, we didn't really want to go back there, did we?
Now, you have £1,000. You are 10 away from £1 million. What's your sort of plan, Richard? You did quite well last time with Judy.
We got to 64 in the old rules. Well, we were just saying you've got to try and keep your nerve, and if you really think you know it, like Yuri Gagarin, for example, which was the previous one, kind of knew, really, but wasn't confident. So you go with your gut, I think.
Yeah, I'm just going to follow my instincts and hope something comes up on food or cows.
Oh, great.
Because that's kind of what I know.
OK, right. Well, now, you have £1,000. The prize total now so far stands at £25,500 tonight for somebody at home. But it could be a lot more yet. I hope it is a lot more yet. For the next 5 questions, they'll have 30 seconds. Question number 3 is for £2,000. Here it comes. What word came into common usage to mean the tweet elite who attract thousands of followers? 30 seconds from now. Twits, twins, twiddlers, twitterati.
It's got to be, hasn't it? It's got to be twitterati. Twins, twiddlers and twits doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make sense. Twitterati, B. Final answer.
It's the right answer. You got £2,000. And of course, you two are Twitterati, aren't you?
Sadly, yes.
You Twitter all the time.
Yeah.
It's only because my other half's sick of me talking to him, so I've got a few thousand other people who don't mind so much.
Have you just got a minute? I can just...
Thank you. Tell them how you're doing. Sarah, your New Year's resolution, stop shouting at the kids.
Well, no, that's impossible. So I'm going to stop shouting at them as much as I do now. But I shout with love.
Of course.
You know.
Your parents do.
I sort of shout things like,
What you got
fingers, head, things like that.
3 now?
3, yes.
Can I have any more?
No, we're done now, thank you. Not that you were offering. I mean, thank you, as in... No.
Seems to be it's all in the air tonight. Right, £2,000. You have all 3 lifelines. Question number 4 is for £5,000. Who is this actress talking about a famous film series?
I'm so excited to go and work on other projects, but then also it feels devastating because it's been like more than half my life.
These are the options.
Oh, more than half a life.
Gemma Arterton, Emma Watson, Kerry Mulligan, Barbara Windsor.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah. B, Emma Watson.
Final answer.
Why are you so sure?
Because she was so young when she started on Harry Potter. Although she does sound like Keira Knightley.
She sounded like Keira. I thought it was Keira, yeah.
If ever Keira was a bit throaty and she needed a voiceover...
Emma could step in.
Emma could do it.
Look, it wasn't, was it? It wasn't Kieran because she wasn't there. The right answer is Emma Watson. He got £5,000. This is good, guys. You still have not touched any lifelines. You've got £5,000. Question number 5 is for £10,000. Have a look. Tell us what you want to do. The Humber Bridge recently celebrated its 30th anniversary. What type of bridge? Sarah's doing a little mime. What type of bridge is it? 30 seconds. Arch, cantilever, beam, suspension.
I think it's a suspension.
Yeah, we think it's a suspension bridge.
Let's have a look. I can't even picture it, if I'm honest.
It's not cantilever. It could be.
Got lifelines if you want.
The Humber suspension bridge. The Humber suspension. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is.
I think we should. Well, not 100%, but I think we should go for it, don't you?
Yeah, I think so at this stage.
OK, D, suspension.
You got 6 seconds, guys.
D, suspension, final answer.
I don't know if there's a few gasps in the audience there.
Dougie and Tom waiting to come on think it's cantilever.
Oh!
We were trying to change the channel.
It's all right, they're wrong. You're right. Oh, no!
That's a bit chancy. You think we should have taken a lifeline there?
No. Richard, calm down, for goodness sake.
All right, OK.
You have £10,000. You are 2 away from 50,000. You've not yet touched the lifeline. This is cool. Question number 6 for £20,000 is this. 15th of June was the 100th anniversary of the birth of the Reverend W. Awdry. What's his most famous creation? Start the clock. Noddy, Little Ted, Thomas the Tank Engine, Paddington Bear.
I don't think it's Noddy. Perhaps Enid Blyton, isn't it?
Was it Paddington? It's not Thomas.
It's not Noddy.
Who's Little Ted? I only know Little Ted off the plate.
Guys.
OK, we're going to have a lifeline, aren't we?
What should we ask the audience?
You've only got
should we phone a friend? Ask the audience.
Ask the audience.
Ask the audience.
Right, stop the clock.
Ask the audience.
Stop the clock. You'll only have 6 seconds left after the audience.
Oh, no. I know it now. I remember it.
Is it?
It's that.
Is it?
Yeah. I know it. It is. It's C. It's Thomas the Bleeding Tank Engine.
Shush, really?
Well, be interested to see how the audience vote.
You should have said that.
You should have said that,
Do that.
Yeah, no, it is.
Really?
Right, audience, on your keypads. Let's see what happens. This is the question. 15th of June was the 100th anniversary of the birth of the Reverend W. Awdry. What is his most famous creation? A, on your keypads, is Noddy. B is Little Ted. C is Thomas the Tank Engine. D is Paddington Bear. A, B, C or D. All vote now. 76% say Thomas the Tank Engine. I think we may have had a bit of help. 4% Little Ted, 7% Noddy, 13% Paddington Bear. Restart the clock, you've only got 6 seconds.
C, Thomas the Tank Engine, final answer.
I knew you'd say that. It's the right answer. You've got £20,000.
It's this fiendish development of the time clock. If I'd had another 30 seconds to think about that, I would have thought, of course it's the Reverend. He was a vicar. Of course he wrote Thomas the Tank.
You got 20 grand.
Yeah, but...
Exactly. You're happy.
Yeah.
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 No, I just hate wasting a lifeline.
No, I know. It does function, it does focus the mind, though.
It does.
You have £20,000. You would lose 19 grand here, Sarah, Richard, if you gave me a wrong answer.
Okay.
This is for £50,000, and that'd be the next big milestone. You've got 2 lifelines to get you there. You could play them both and still take the money. 20 grand would be still a good result. Have a look. Question number 7 for £50,000. March last year was the 40th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence by Bangladesh. What was its former name? Last time against the clock, 30 seconds. North Pakistan, South Pakistan, East Pakistan, West Pakistan.
East or west? Is it east or west?
Well, you said east first, so that seems like...
It's either east or west. It's definitely not north or south.
I'm going to ask you to speak up, guys.
Sorry, it's either east or west.
What should we do? Do you want to go...
Let's go 50-50.
OK, let's go 50-50.
OK, stop the clock. You'll have 12 seconds left. Right, computer, take away 2 random wrong answers. Leave Sarah and Richard the right answer, and the 1 remaining wrong answer.
OK, it's east.
East or north?
East Pakistan, C, final answer.
Hang on now. It's the right answer. You've got £50,000.
You knew it was east.
That's so much money to lose.
It is a lot of money
So, Richard and Sarah have hit the fantastic 50,000 as well. That means £25,000 is guaranteed for their charities. Another £25,000 goes into the viewer prize pot. Now, to be in with a chance to win that cash and that stunning-looking holiday in the Maldives, take a look at this. We're offering you the chance to live like a millionaire with a luxury holiday to the Maldives for 2 people, with full board for 7 nights in this exclusive resort, including return flights, all courtesy of the Waldorf Astoria Maldives, plus half of all the money won at tonight's show. For your chance to win, just answer the following question correctly. What is the first name of the London 2012 chairman, Lord Coe? A. Samuel. B. Sydney. C. Sebastian, or D. Sean. Call 0904 1619 333. Calls cost no more than £1.54 from BT landlines. Other networks may be higher and mobiles may be considerably more. Text your answer A, B, C or D to 88323. Text costs £1.50 plus 1 standard network rate message. You can also enter for free at itv.com. Entrance must be 18 or over. Entries made after lines close on Friday the 13th of January at 5 p.m. will not be counted, but may still be charged. Welcome back to this Who Wants to Be a Millionaire New Year special. Sarah and Richard reached that very reassuring £50,000 mark. So from now on, the clock has gone, and they've got that extra lifeline switch as well. So you've got to phone a friend and a switch. Now, as this is the final part, this klaxon, well done, could sound to stop the game, and if that happens, any question in play will be null and void. So we'll start, but we won't finish on this one. Right, you have £50,000. This is good. You have 2 lifelines. Question number 8 is for £75,000. Here it comes. England's 9th national park became operational last year, but which was the first? North York Moors, Exmoor, Yorkshire Dales, Peak District.
I think it was the Peak District. I think it was the Peak District because wasn't that where the famous Ramblers protest happened?
Oh, really?
It was a big organised walk because they wanted... It was the North of England Ramblers. I don't think it was the North York Moors. I think it was the Peak District. And It's probably 60%.
OK.
But if I'm wrong...
We've got nothing to lose, and we shouldn't use a lifeline,
I'm pretty sure... If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I think it was the Peak District.
I think you're right to... I think we're right to guess at this stage.
OK. Trust me?
You instantly went Peak District,
Pretty sure it did. OK, we'll chance it. The Peak District, final answer.
Sarah, you're looking worried.
It was the noise.
You just won 75,000.
Yes!
Very good.
You instantly said.
Yeah.
So you do start
Follow your instinct. Yeah.
You do just to start.
Which is more than you won last time.
Yes.
Go now. Quick. No, you can win more. Listen, you've still got to phone a friend, you've still got to switch. Question number 9 is for £150,000. I want to get as much as I can, and I want to get them flying as well. Here's the question, have a look. According to figures from last year, what were the most common items handed into transport for London's Lost Property Office? Books, umbrellas, bags, mobile phones.
Oh, gosh. Wow. It's got to be umbrellas, hasn't it? Because
it used to be umbrellas.
Everybody loses their mobile, but not as much as umbrellas.
Not as much as umbrellas. Books, people tend to put... I always forget umbrellas.
Yes,
if I'm going to leave anything...
Because you put them by your feet, you put them... Oh, would it be bags? I mean, bags, you wouldn't forget your whole bag.
No. Let's go for it.
OK.
OK, we're going to risk it. B, umbrellas, final answer.
You thought it was umbrellas? Could have been mobile phones. Could just about have been bags. The right answer is actually books.
Never.
Aww. But Sarah and Richard have won another £50,000. That'll be shared between their charities and the viewer prize pot. Give a big hand, Sarah Cox and Richard Madeley. I'm really sorry, guys. Bless you. Happy New Year.
You too.
Bless you. Cheers, guys. Well played. Right, time to bring out the next pairing. Will you please welcome one half of McFly, Dougie Pointer and Tom Fletcher. Hi, guys. How are you? Nice to see you. How are you, mate? King of the Jungle, see yourself down. Oh, so much to talk to you two about, but we haven't got time. Dougie and Tom are hoping to win another stack of cash to share between one of you at home, and that prize pot now is getting very large. And their charities, World Wildlife Fund and Brain Injury Rehabilitation Trust. They have 3 lifelines to help them. For the first 2 questions, they'll have just 15 seconds. No. Right, let's go. Lots of luck. Let's play. Who wants to be a millionaire? Right, let's try and get some money as fast as we can. Question number 1 is for £500. You'll have just 15 seconds to give me the right answer. Here it comes. Which band gave their first performance at the Cavern Club, Liverpool, 50 years ago in February? Might know this. 15 seconds. The Beatles, JLS, One Direction, Little Mix.
Right. The Beatles, final answer.
It's the right answer. You're £500. It was a lunchtime appearance. They were paid £5. Question number 2 is for £1,000. You have your lifelines. Use them if you need to. You probably won't. Here it comes. In July, the entrepreneur Hilary Devey joined which TV show? 15 seconds. Start the clock. Demon's Den, Dragon's Den, Devil's Den, Dinosaur's Den.
B, Dragon's Den, final answer. Please.
You've just got £1,000, Dougie.
Yes. That's it. Yes, my friend. Thank you. Well done.
Right, I'm going to race. Question 3 for £2,000. You have all 3 lifelines still intact. You have 30 seconds now for each answer. Give me your final answer. Have a look. In November, the worldwide charity event Movember encouraged men to grow what for a month? Start the clock. 30 seconds. Toenails, ponytails, moustache, eyebrows.
C. Final answer.
Final answer. It's the right answer, moustache. You got £2,000. What we are? Right. No. Does mean we're out of time, but Dougie and Tom have won £2,000 to share between the viewer prize pot and their charities. That does mean the viewer grand total now stands at £51,000. Now, somebody's going to win that. For your chance to win that money and that millionaire holiday, here's a reminder of the number. Lines will remain open till Friday, 13th of January at 5 p.m. The lucky winner will get a call, and their details will be put on our website, itv.com/millionaire. Take a look at this. We're offering you the chance to live like a millionaire with a luxury holiday to the Maldives for 2 people, with full board for 7 nights in this exclusive resort, including return flights, all courtesy of the Waldorf Astoria Maldives, plus half of all the money won at tonight's show. For your chance to win, just answer the following question correctly. What is the first name of the London 2012 chairman, Lord Coe? A. Samuel, B. Sydney, C. Sebastian, or D. Sean? Call 0904 1619 333. Calls cost no more than £1.54 from BT landlines. Other networks may be higher and mobiles may be considerably more. Text your answer A, B, C or D to 88323. Text costs £1.50 plus 1 standard network rate message. You can also enter for free at itv.com. Entrants must be 18 or over. Entries made after lines close on Friday the 13th of January at 5 p.m. will not be counted, but may still be charged. And that's all we've got time for. A huge thank you to all our celebrities, to Lee and Stacey, Sarah and Richard, Dougie and Tom. We'll see you again later in the year from all of us on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Happy New Year! Good night.
To change their lives forever, 14 people will give everything they've got. And in 8 weeks, one of them will become the biggest loser.
Shaping up for the new year, it's a new series next of The Biggest Loser.
Hello, Happy New Year and welcome to the very first Who Wants to Be a Millionaire of 2013. Now, to kick us off in style are comedian Omid Jalili and adventurer Bear Grylls, multi-medal winning Paralympian Ellie Simmons and entertainer Michael Ball, and from the Saturdays, Una Healy and England rugby star Ben Foden. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Tonight. Hello and a very happy new year. All the questions on tonight's show are about events, facts and anniversaries from the year 2012. What a great year that was. Our celebrities will be playing for charity and for one of you at home, and I'll give you those competition details in just a few minutes. Now let's get straight on and bring out our first team. Please welcome comedian and Hollywood actor Omid Jalili and intrepid adventurer Bear Grylls. Yeah, they're a bit hyped up, this lot. You're right, are you looking forward to this?
Very much. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Rubbish, you were telling me backstage you're terrified.
I am. I'm so scared.
You're not, you'd be good. But you are Mr. Hard Man. You've been up the top of mountains, the youngest person ever to climb Everest, I think, as a Brit and all that. I mean, you can't be frightened being in a television studio. And you've done thousands of hours of television.
Totally frightened. Yeah, I'm good in the jungle, but I'm not very good at general knowledge. And, you know, my kids knew I was coming on this, and they went, oh, no. You're rubbish at general knowledge.
Yeah.
But then everyone said Omid is the most intelligent man on the planet, so I felt much better.
So no pressure then. So tonight, as well as playing for one of you at home, Omid and Bear are hoping to win tons of cash for their chosen charities. Now, Omid is playing for Chain of Hope, which exists to provide corrective surgery and treatment to some of the world's poorest children suffering from heart disease. And Bear is playing for the Scout Association, for which he is the Chief Scout. providing leadership to the UK Scout movement. Backstage, Ellie and Michael, there they are, looking absolutely terrified, playing along, and also we can see Una and Ben. Let's have a look. How are you looking, Ben? They're looking a little bit apprehensive. Right, Ben and Una are playing along as well, so we can see just how smart they really are throughout the night. Right, Omid and Bear are now just 12 questions away from £1 million. They have their usual 3 lifelines, 50-50, phone a friend, and of course they can ask this very excitable New Year audience. First 7 questions, up to £50,000, are played against the clock, and for the first 2 questions they'll only have 15 seconds. Guys, lots of luck, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? All right. Yes, all right, Happy New Year. Now, question number 1. £500, I'll read the question and then I'll start the clock. You'll have 15 seconds. Here it comes. Which of these major sports events did London host in 2012? 15 seconds from now. FIFA World Cup, Olympic Games, Ashes, Super Bowl.
Phone a friend.
I think Olympic Games.
Final answer.
Final answer. It's the right answer. You got £500. Come on. What a start, Question number 2, last point at which you could go home with nothing. It won't happen. You've got 3 lifelines. Use them early if you have to. You almost certainly won't need to. Question number 2, 15 seconds again. Here it comes. The films Prometheus and The Amazing Spider-Man were released last year in what format? 15 seconds. 3D, smell-o-vision, Morse code, smoke signals.
It's really funny.
I think 3D, yeah. Final answer.
Well, I think it's unlikely to have been smoke signals or Morse code. It's the right answer. You got £1,000.
I've already proved quite a lot of my friends wrong. He said you'll never get to £1,000.
Well, you have, you see.
So that's good. We got there.
A guaranteed £500 for their charities and £500 to kickstart that viewers' prize pot. How are you feeling, calmer? I can't believe you're frightened, Bear.
I don't know. It is quite weird being in that. I don't know, I'm confident in a jungle and swinging off stuff, but it's also quite hot in here, so if I start sweating, it's nothing to do with the pressure.
Really, for everybody concerned.
I'm not very good at this. I was talking to Lee Mack, and we were watching University Challenge, and there was a question, and we shouted out Shakespeare, and the answer was nitrogen. And it's... so it's not easy.
Bear, I don't know how to break this to you, Bear. It's too late to change your partner.
Is it too late to change my partner?
Omid and Bear, come on. You've got 30 seconds to answer the next 5 questions.
Can I just say, it'll be the first to actually annoy my partner that he might eat me. That might be a real... It's a real possibility.
He will eat almost anything.
or turn you into a handbag if you don't get us to 50 grand.
We'll do it. Let's go.
Question number 3 for £2,000. Here's the question. January 2012 was the 70th birthday of the boxing legend Muhammad Ali. What was his name at birth? Start the clock. Steve Sand, Eugene Earth, Rocky Rock, Cassius Clay.
Oh, it's got to be Cassius Clay, isn't it?
Yeah, this is...
I'm pretty sure it's Cassius Clay.
Yeah, let's go with that.
It's got to be Cassius Clay. Cassius Clay. And if it isn't, I'll be really angry. Because that might be just a name that he used. I'm pretty sure it's Cassius Clay.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Yeah, final answer.
Well, it's not going to be Rocky Rock or Eugene Earth.
But you never know, because maybe Cassius Clay was some kind of pseudonym he used. I'd never even heard the name Cassius. Unless he's a Roman emperor or something.
It's the right answer. You got £2,000.
I'm on you for 2.
He changed his name in the 60s after converting to Islam.
That's right.
And Henry Cooper, right till the very end, was still calling him Cassius. Used to really annoy him. Question number 4 is for £5,000. You have 3 lifelines. Have a look. Which of the following did the BBC broadcast for the last time in 2012? 30 seconds. Weather forecast, Antiques Roadshow, CFAX, Match of the Day.
CFAX.
Yeah, it's got to be CFAX, isn't it, I think.
Well, Match of the Day's still going. Antiques Roadshow, Weatherford. It's got to be CFAX.
Yeah, CFAX.
CFAX final answer.
Look at you, CFAX final answer. I know this one.
I didn't. Would that sound smug doing that?
Yeah.
Frankly, I just said CFAX final answer.
No, it was the way Bear was
CFAX.
Well, let's see if we're right before...
Mr. Hardman here who eats, you know, kangaroo's testicles, he was looking very excited. It's the right answer. You got £5,000. Last time I interviewed you, you were just about to start. I think you were just begun the longest tour I've ever heard of in my... Did you finish it?
105, yes, I did. Yeah.
Was it good?
It was fun, yes. It's not something I do all the time, but I never did big tours. I always did 30 dates or 40 dates.
It was a monster, 100 and odd nights or something?
It took 105. You only kind of know what you're doing after about 30 or 40, and that's when I usually used to finish. So I thought, let's try and enjoy it. I've got a funny show now, so...
Yeah. We have £5,000. Question number 5, we could have £10,000. Have a look. Still against the clock, 30 seconds is the question. In April, the cost of a standard UK first-class stamp rose to what? 30 seconds. 40p, 50p, 60p, 70p.
I thought it was 50p, but I think maybe we should ask the audience on this, because this would be a really annoying one to just get wrong.
I agree. I really agree.
Stop the
Ask
clock.
the audience. Stop the clock.
Right, stop the clock. You'll have 15 seconds left. Right, audience. First one they've needed on your keypads, please. This is the question. In April, the cost of a standard UK first-class stamp rose to what? Now, A on your keypads is 40p, B is 50p, C is 60p, D is 70p. Look at their little faces. A, B, C or D, all vote now. Oh, 57%. Quite a big old majority saying 60p, 5% are saying 70p, 33% say 50, 5% say 40. Restart the clock, you've got 15 seconds. What do you want to do?
Do you know what? I don't think it is 60p.
I don't think it is either.
I think it's 50p. And I just remember Shara, my wife, saying when we were doing Christmas cards, it's expensive.
Make your mind up, you've got another lifeline. Guys, you've got 5 seconds left. You get another lifeline if you want.
50. Final answer.
Oh, no, is it wrong? Can we change? Can we switch the questions?
It's the wrong answer.
Oh, no, Bear, that's totally my fault as well.
That's all right. We've still got 1,000 quid, though, haven't we?
It's good. It's just that we were expecting you to stay a bit longer and probably be influenced by the 57%. They have won £1,000 to share between their charities and that viewer prize pot. Give them a big hand. Obi Jalili and Bear Grylls. Happy New Year. Bear. Oh, my God. Cheers, guys. Not to worry, it happens. Thank you. Go, just go. Right, let's meet our next pair. Now, will you please welcome Paralympian gold medalist Ellie Simmons and West End superstar Mr. Michael Ball. How are you? Oh, bless you, darling. Make yourself comfy. Wow. Well, that was
a shocker.
It was a bit of a shocker.
That was a shocker.
Well, you may have to stay longer than, you know, anticipated and talk very slowly.
I could do that.
Yeah. Right.
Wow.
It happens. Ellie and Michael are hoping to win lots of money for one of you at home and their chosen charities. Ellie is playing for Dwarfs Sports Association, which aims to make regular sporting opportunities accessible to anyone of restricted growth. And Michael is playing for Shooting Star Chase Hospice for children and teenagers, of which he is a patron. And if you want any more information on the show generally, and particularly all of tonight's charities, please go to the website. Ellie and Michael have their lifelines, including us, the audience. And for the first 2 questions, they have 15 seconds. Lots of luck to both of you. Right, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Come on. Right. OK. Question number 1 is for £500. You know this routine. You'll have 15 seconds. I'll read the question, then I'll start the clock. Here it comes. In 2012, Ricky the Hitman Hatton retired as a professional from which of these activities? You'll know this. 15 seconds. Basketball, ballet, bobsleigh, boxing.
And the final answer, boxing, D. So...
Good girl, you got £500. Yeah. Well, it was a busy few minutes, wasn't it? We're taking a quick break. I'm going to have a lie down. But if you fancy being in with a chance of grabbing half of all the cash won on tonight's show and an incredible trip to the Maldives, take a look at this.
Courtesy of Lux Resorts, we're offering you the chance to enjoy a 10-night trip for 2 to the beautiful Maldives. Staying in 5-star accommodation, there's also a relaxing spa treatment for each guest. Plus, half of all the money won on tonight's show. For your chance to win, just answer the following question correctly. Released last year, what is the title of the most recent James Bond film? A. Dr. No. B. From Russia with Love. C. Skyfall. Or D. Goldfinger. Call 0904 16 19 333. Calls cost no more than £1.54 from BT landlines. Other networks may be higher and mobiles considerably more. Or text your answer A, B, C or D to 88342. Text costs £1.50 plus one standard network rate message. You can also enter for free at the website. Entrance must be 18 or over. Entries made after lines close at midday on Tuesday the 8th of January will not be counted but may still be charged. Good luck.
Welcome back. Happy New Year. This is a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire New Year special. Ellie and Michael have only just got settled into the chair, but they already have £500 and waiting backstage for their turn, which hopefully will be a while yet, are Una and Ben. Right, let's take a look at the next question. All right, Ben. Just warn you, this is the last point at which you could go home with nothing. Don't even think about it. Use a lifeline if you had to. I'm almost sure you won't need to. Question number 2 is this. Who won the X Factor in December? Start the clock, 15 seconds. James Corden, James Arthur, James Cracknell, James Nesbitt.
James Arthur, final answer.
Not so fast, Michael.
What? Why?
That's the right answer, you got £1,000.
Don't do that. That's it, we're going to something. We got something.
We'd like to get to that 50 grand.
Did you like him? Did you like him?
He was very good, yeah.
Splendid.
Yeah. He was good. I liked Charmaine.
Yeah,
and I
was
liked.
good.
It was a shame that Ella or Ellie went home so early as well.
She went like in the
Yeah,
80s.
Ellie's
There were some good
still
people.
here. She's sitting next to you.
I'm not a singer.
You're not?
No, far from it.
OK, well, they've got £1,000 guaranteed. Next 5 questions will be against the clock for 30 seconds. And then hopefully we'll way up into the realms of £50,000. And if you got there, and I hope you do, you get another lifeline. Question number 3 is for £2,000. Here it comes. In 2012, Brad Pitt became the first male face of which product? Start the clock. Chanel number 5, Head & Shoulders, Domestos, Clearasil.
So A, Chanel number 5, final answer.
Not Domestos! That's just such a silly
I've
answer.
only just seen that, actually, Domestos.
Not Clearasil. It's the right answer. You got £2,000. And Ellie, when your mum found that Michael Ball was coming on with you, she got excited.
Yeah, she loves him. Like, we went to see him in Hairspray after Beijing, and in 2008 we met you backstage. So, yeah, that was really fun. It was
She didn't recognise me in men's clothing, I don't know.
No.
Very few of us do.
You were great.
But Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, kind of
Mr. Nasty for
once. A total
once.
reversal, yeah. It's kind of why I wanted to do it. I mean, you leave the West End as an overweight mother of one from Baltimore and come in as a serial killer. It just doesn't get any better.
Do you enjoy it being nasty?
I loved it. I had the great pleasure of working opposite Imelda Staunton, who's one of our greatest actresses. It's an extraordinary piece of work by Stephen Sondheim, and it kind of surprised people, I think.
But don't think the audience going, oh, it's cuddly Michael, isn't it?
No, if you saw me, there was nothing remotely cuddly about
Well,
me.
no, but you know what I mean? It's a big breakthrough for you. It's good.
People didn't recognise me. They actually would go to the box office. It's absolutely true. A number of people on a number of occasions and say, why weren't we told the understudies on? They didn't believe it was me. And which is the best compliment for an actor to get.
Shows that you can play different characters.
Yeah, it's nice.
You have £2,000. Yeah. You are 9 right answers away from £1 million, and you had 3 lifelines. Have a look at question number 4. This is for £5,000. Money's starting to go up. Here it comes. Which famous painting by Edvard Munch, I think I've done him justice, was sold at auction for just under $120 million last year, setting a new world record? 30 seconds.
One where the guys going
The
like
yell,
that.
the gasp, the howl, the scream.
The answer is The Scream final answer.
Yeah. When you're supposed to agree?
We discussed already.
As it was coming, well,
I
you
didn't
were
know,
rabbiting
but-
on, Chris. We were getting on with the finer points. Actually winning.
Don't start. Don't start.
Oh, that'll come back to bite me in the bum, won't
Happy
it?
New Year, Chris. OK, it's the right answer. You got £5,000.
Thank you, thank you.
You've really turned since you went into Sweeney Todd, haven't you?
Yeah.
Question number 5 is for 10 grand. Have a look. Which sitcom celebrated the screening of its 500th episode last year? 30 seconds. 2.5 Men, My Family, The Office, The Simpsons.
Go on.
I would say D, The Simpsons. My final answer, I'll say.
Oh, God, don't wind us up.
What?
Yeah, don't.
Oh, don't wind us up.
I always do that. It's my best fun.
Oh, OK.
It's the right answer.
Thank
£10,000. Come on. 2 away from 50,000. You still have all 3 lifelines.
Oh, yeah, great.
Ellie, last year, best year of your life?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Beijing was up there, but London being a home games, the crowd was incredible and stuff. So, yeah, it was a great year, not just for me, I think, but for whole British sport as well, with the Olympics, the Paralympics, like Tour de France, Bradley Wiggins. So it's such a good year for sport. It was great.
It just went on, didn't it? It was fantastic.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, and then at the end, of course, and that was an amazing honour for you, to actually extinguish the flame.
Yeah, it was. I was so nervous because I'm like...
When did they tell you?
Like 2 hours before.
No.
Yeah, and they were like, oh, you have to go practice, and you had to, like, they literally had, I had like an earpiece telling me what to do, and me and Johnny, who got chosen to extinguish the flame, we were like really nervous and shaky and stuff. But it was great. Like, it was quite a big thing, really, to extinguish the flame.
It's huge.
Like, such a good year.
It was quite emotional as well. As it
Yeah.
went out and it kind of folded away. Yeah. It was like, oh, that was the end of one of the most perfect moments for Britain.
Definitely.
Can you top it? I mean, what do you do?
Oh, gosh, I don't think we can, but like
But can you top what you did last year?
I think so. Hopefully, I can get better and stuff as I get older, and hopefully, my long-term goal is Rio, so hopefully go there and stuff. So it'll be good.
Bless you. I think you're amazing. I think
Oh, thank
absolutely
you.
splendid. But I know what you're doing. You're talking a lot, so I won't ask you another question.
Yeah.
Question number 6 is for £20,000. Have a look. 2 more against the clock. Here we go. Last year was the 200th anniversary of the publication of Grimm's Fairy Tales.
Yeah.
Which of these stories was not published by them? 30 seconds. Rapunzel, The Frog Prince, Rip Van Winkle, Hansel and Gretel. Was not published by them.
I would think The Frog Prince. Should we
go?
Should we ask the audience?
Yeah,
or
definitely.
we're going to use a lifeline, and we're going to 50-50 or ask the
Make your mind
Ask
quick.
the audience,
OK,
I
stop the
think.
clock.
Ask the audience.
Stop the clock. You'll have 30 seconds left. You still could use one or more
don't know if they'll
lifelines.
know this,
All right,
though.
guys. Right, audience.
Don't press your button if you don't know. Is that a wrong thing to say, Chris?
No, it's just that they will anyway.
If you don't know it, don't press your
They
button.
always do.
Unless you're 100%
Right,
sure.
audience, on your keypads, please. This is the question. Last year was the 200th anniversary of the publication of Grimm's Fairy Tales, but which of these stories was not published by them? OK? A, on your keypads, Rapunzel. B, The Frog Prince. C, Rip Van Winkle. D, Hansel and Gretel. A, B, C or D. All vote now.
Well, Rapunzel? Oh, they're saying Rip Van Winkle.
Right.
By...
but wait. I'll read them out, then I'll restart the clock. It's up to you. You've got a 50-50, you've got to phone a friend. It's your call. You'll have 30 seconds after this.
Take another, do a
8%
50-50?
say Rapunzel,
Or should we just go
39% say The Frog
yeah.
Prince.
Are you sure?
46% say Rip
But
Van
it's hard,
Winkle.
The Frog Prince.
7%
Yeah.
say Hansel and Gretel.
Maybe we should
13
go
seconds,
50-50.
restart the clock. What you going to do?
Go Rip Van Winkle.
Are you sure?
I don't know, but I think
Neither
so.
do I.
Oh my
OK.
gosh.
Oh, gosh. Rip Van...
Rip-
go
come on.
50-50.
Yeah, go Rip Van Winkle.
Rip Van Winkle, final answer.
Oh!
Oh, no.
No, is it? It's
Oh,
not.
don't say that.
No.
Oh, no. No.
You just won £20,000.
Oh,
make it work.
Never in doubt, audience.
Thank you so much. Brilliant. I'd have got that completely wrong. Well done, you.
Good girl. Right.
Good
now.
girl.
You have £20,000. Please do not lose this amount of money. It's serious money.
50 is not embarrassing.
No, £20,000 would be great. You can take the money, and you can take the money, but you've got two lifelines. You can use both and still take the money. But if you do go for this question and you do give me a right answer, that's the minimum amount you can win tonight, £50,000, and you will get another lifeline at that point because you get a switch as well. Right. But you don't have to play it. Question number 7, £50,000. Last one against the clock is this. Psy's 2012 track Gangnam Style became the most watched YouTube video of all time. In which city is Gangnam District a very affluent area? It's 30 seconds. Seoul, Bangkok, Hanoi, Phnom Penh.
Seoul. It's Seoul. Absolutely. Hanoi, it's not Bangkok, it's not Phnom Penh. Seoul, final answer.
It's the right answer! Very good. So, they've hit the 50 grand milestone. That is now the minimum amount that they have won to split between their charities and one lucky viewer. Join us in just a few minutes to see how much farther they might go. Well, it's been a very mixed sort of night, hasn't it? Welcome back to this Who Wants to Be a Millionaire New Year special, where Ellie and Michael are now in a very nice position. They've got a guaranteed 50 grand, and it's only cost them one lifeline. We ditched the clock, and they've earned an extra lifeline switch where they can swap a question they don't like.
Great.
Never thought you'd get here, did you?
Well, that was the goal. I mean,
Yeah,
50,000 is a significant sum.
It's brilliant. Great luck for our charities.
Yeah,
so
it's brilliant.
Go charities,
and also, it's nice that we're not against the clock, because that's the thing that gets
pressure.
me. It's horrible, isn't it?
You've done pressure.
I mean,
I know, but not
You've got 2 gold medals. You've done pressure.
Oh, no, this is totally different pressure. It's like scary.
Yeah. You once described yourself as disgustingly competitive.
I am. I really, really am.
Far, which is good.
Yeah, I am.
You want to do good.
You're good, though. You've done well. You got 50 grand.
Thanks.
2 lifelines and that switch as well. Question number 8 is for £75,000. And Ellie, you might as well play this one. You can't lose. You've got £50,000 there. You will not win less than that amount of money tonight, which is fantastic. So, question number 8 is this. February 2012 was the 60th anniversary of the announcement by which Prime Minister that the UK had an atomic bomb? Have a look. Harold Macmillan, Clement Attlee, Winston Churchill, Anthony Eden.
Okay.
Do history as well.
Yeah, so it would have been 1962. Now,
the war was...
The war was 45, that finished. 62. Now, Harold Macmillan famously said, "You've never had it so good," and I have a feeling that was around 65, 66. Anthony Eden was Suez Crisis. Churchill did come back, didn't he? But he died. Churchill died in 66. I don't think he was Prime Minister. Don't think it's C. Clement Attlee.
Should we
You've got
go
lifelines if you want to help.
I know. I'm
No,
just seeing how far we can go before...
We haven't got a timer, so we can just think about it.
February 2012 was the 60th anniversary of the announcement by which Prime Minister that the UK had an atomic bomb? Harold Macmillan, Clement Attlee, Winston Churchill, Anthony Eden.
Those 2.
No, I think it could be Harold Macmillan. I don't think it is. I think it's... Do you know what?
Should we go 50?
I think we need to... I think we ought to 50-50.
And then it'll help.
Yeah. We don't want to switch the question, do we?
No.
No, I think we can work this one out. Let's go 50-50, Chris.
OK, right, computer, take away 2 random wrong answers. Leave Ellie and Michael the right answer, and the one remaining wrong answer. Churchill or Attlee?
OK, now I do know that Winston Churchill became Prime Minister...
He was during
again.
the war.
He was during the war, and then they got rid of him in 44, and then he became Prime Minister again. I also know that he died in 66 because one of my earliest memories is watching his funeral on the telly. Now, would he have been Prime Minister in 62 if he died in 66? I think it's unlikely. I think it's Clement Attlee.
Yeah, I'm going with you. I'm not sure. But I do history, which is not this period, but the war. But
I'd hate to be wrong.
No, I think it's...
Can I just say you can still switch this?
I know. I
we
think
should
I'd
go
rather.
B.
I think we should go B.
Yeah.
Did he do it? Okay, but that was
Yeah.
our instinct. Okay,
But-
B. Clement
yeah.
Attlee. Final answer. I'm wrong, aren't I?
You are wrong. The right answer is Winston Churchill.
So
All
sorry.
right, no, it's like, I didn't know either.
So sorry.
50 grand still a lot.
Yeah.
Pretty good. 50 grand.
Not bad, though. They have won £50,000, and that'll be shared between their chosen charities and the viewer prize pot. Big hand, Ellie Simmons and Michael Moore. Come on. Oh, bless you, darling. Thanks for everything you do, and a Happy New Year. Ellie and Michael Moore, Happy New Year. Right. Let's get our next team out. Will you please welcome from the Saturdays singer Una Healy and her husband, England rugby player Ben Foden. Hello, you two. You look glad. And you look glad. All right, then, let's see them. Now, are you going to be all lovey-dovey, or is it going to be a domestic?
We'll start off lovey-dovey.
Yeah.
Don't know how we'll end up.
We shall see. It's quite a test having man and wife, actually. We don't often do that. What do you like at home? Are you kind of sparky?
Yeah, we are newlyweds, so we're still in the honeymoon period.
Una and Ben are hoping to win a mountain of cash to share between one of you at home and their chosen charities. Una tonight is playing for Marie Curie Cancer Care, which provides nursing care for terminally ill people. And Ben is playing for Neve's Next Steps, which aims to raise money and awareness of the childhood cancer neuroblastoma. They have their lifelines, and for the first two questions, they'll have just 15 seconds. Guys, lots of luck. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? OK, so question number one is for £500. You'll have 15 seconds. I'll read the question, then I'll start the clock. Here it comes. The nation celebrated whose Diamond Jubilee in 2012? 15 seconds. Queen Elizabeth II, Victoria Beckham, Barbara Windsor, Elton John.
Answer A, Queen Elizabeth II, final answer.
It's the right answer. You got £500. 60 years on the throne. Right, question number two for £1,000. Last point at which you could go home with nothing. It won't happen. You've got 3 lifelines. Don't be embarrassed to use them early if you need them. You probably won't. Question number two. Last one with 15 seconds is this. How did the England football team exit yet another major tournament in 2012? Start the clock. Arm wrestle, penalty shootout, toss of a coin, bake-off.
You do it.
B, penalty shootout, final answer.
It's the right answer. You've got £1,000. You might do better at arm wrestling, actually. So they've now got a guaranteed £1,000 for the next 5 questions. Una and Ben will have 30 seconds. The prize pot at the moment, £26,000. Hopefully we can obviously build on that before the end of the show. Question number 3 is for £2,000. Here it comes. Which of these, over the course of last year, has been associated with the catchphrase, "We're all in this together"? Start the clock, 30 seconds. George Lazenby, George Osborne, George Michael, George Foreman.
Well, it's not going to be George Foreman. It's not going to be George...
What should we do?
I think it's Osborne, but we should ask the audience.
Ask the audience. We have to stop the clock, ask the
OK,
audience.
stop the clock. Right, audience, on your keypads, please. Which of these, over the course of last year, has been associated with the catchphrase, "We're all in this together"? Now, A on your keypad is George Lazenby. B is George Osborne. C is George Michael. D is George Foreman. A, B, C, or D. All vote now.
OK, well,
I think it's definitely George Osborne. It'll be a high one as well. Yeah.
1%, we'd like to meet this person, are saying George Lazenby. 91%, that's quite high, are saying George Osborne. 6% George Michael. 2% think it was George Foreman. Right, restart the clock. What are you going to do, guys? I think I know what you're going to do.
B, George Osborne, final answer.
It's the right answer. You got £2,000. Before you were in Saturdays, were you a medical secretary or something?
I was. There was a few different jobs before the Saturdays. Yeah.
Did you ever think...
A politician definitely wasn't. Politics definitely.
No, but did you ever think, medical secretary, this is quite fun, I want to do this? Were you always going to sing?
I kind of like, after I finished school, I went on to do a secretarial course, and then I quite enjoyed the 9 to 5 for a while, but then, obviously, when you have a passion in music...
Can he sing?
What you want to do. He can... He thinks he can.
Oh, what?
Isn't there a famous story about you doing an audition for Pop Idol?
A famous story? I wouldn't say it's famous.
Well, it's famous now. Because you were supposed to be at training.
First day of training, yeah. First day of training.
And you were auditioning?
I skived off, yeah.
Did you not get on?
I got sold out by my best mate, who actually was my best man at my wedding, and he sold me. He was in the Sale Academy with me, and he sold me out just to get higher status than me at the club.
Really?
So, Stewie, if you're watching, Stuart Coakley.
Stuart, if you're watching, you're dead.
Sold me out.
You have £2,000. Question number 4 is for £5 grand. You have 2 lifelines. Have a look. Question number 4 is this. What was presented by Prince Charles when he visited BBC Scotland last year? 30 seconds. Weather forecast, Top Gear, Match of the Day, Strictly Come Dancing.
It was a weather forecast, final answer.
Ben's looking at you bewildered.
I just remember it.
Good girl.
You sure you're right?
Yeah.
Good girl. Right answer, you got £5,000. OK. Benuna are on £5,000. They have Phone a Friend. They have 50-50 left. We're taking a quick break. But don't forget, for your chance to grab half of all the cash won on tonight's show, and that total is going up and up and up, and that amazing trip to the Maldives, here's what you need to do.
We're offering you the chance to win a 5-star 10-night trip to the Maldives for 2 people, courtesy of Lux Resorts, plus half of all the money won on tonight's show. For your chance to win, just answer the following question correctly. Released last year, what is the title of the most recent James Bond film? A. Dr. No. B. From Russia with Love. C. Skyfall. Or D. Goldfinger. Call 0904 16 19 333. Calls cost no more than £1.54 from BT landlines. Other networks may be higher and mobiles considerably more. Or text your answer A, B, C or D to 88342. Text costs £1.50 plus 1 standard network rate message. You can also enter for free at the website. Entrants must be 18 or over. Entries made after lines close at midday on Tuesday the 8th of January will not be counted but may still be charged. Good luck.
Welcome back to this Who Wants to Be a Millionaire New Year special. Happy New Year if you just joined us. Now, this is the final part. The klaxon could sound to stop the game. If that happens, any question in play will be null and void, so you get the points up to that time. Right, at this moment, Una and Ben are on £5,000. They still have 2 lifelines left to use. Well, it's going all right, Ben, isn't it?
Not really, no.
It's going really badly, Ben.
Yeah.
It's not, it's fine.
I'm going to get a lot of grief for that George Osborne.
How much has your life changed since you become a daddy?
In sort of every aspect, I think, because obviously when it's just me and Una, we were together, all I've got to think about is myself and her, and I can go about my own thing, but when you've got a little life to look after and provide for, it makes everything so much more serious.
Are you playing again? Because you were cropped a lot of last year.
Yeah, I've just come back. Yeah, I'll be 5 weeks.
And you missed the England-New Zealand game,
I know,
which was just the best day of our lives.
I was there, though, to watch it. And,
I bet you were.
Yes, it's mixed feelings when you're on the sideline, but I just got so excited because obviously it's a once-in-a-lifetime.
Just a great year for sport.
Yeah,
all round, wasn't it? OK, question number 5 is for £10,000. You have a 50-50. You can phone a friend. Have a look. 30 seconds. Here's the question. 2012 was the 150th anniversary of the first demonstration of what process which kills bacteria in liquids? Start the clock. Carbonisation, vaccination, pasteurisation, polarisation.
Pasteurisation definitely gets rid of bacteria, so it's definitely going to be C, I reckon.
I wouldn't say that. I think we should...
If you pasteurise something...
I think we should phone my sister, because she should know that. She would.
Is pasteurisation unlike...
No. Oh, yeah, bacteria, yeah, I know
it's
what you mean,
pasteurisation. It's
OK, do you want to say that, then?
C, pasteurisation, final answer.
You're a very brave husband.
Please be right.
We had a lot.
I know, but I'm pretty sure. Please be right.
Oh, well, please be right.
It
right.
is. It killed.
And you were trying to invent a new lifeline called Phone My Sister.
I always think of pasteurising milk.
Vaccination. No, vaccinations.
No, vaccination.
I'm
yeah.
I'm bricking it.
You should have waited.
Can we start the clock again, please?
I said we should use a lifeline. There was 2 lifelines left.
Yeah, but
if
you pasteurize, I know something makes it to cheese, doesn't it? Oh my
milk.
God. It's wrong. It's vaccination. I'm telling you, I'm wrong. What have I done on live TV?
Una.
It's not carbonisation.
No, it's not polarised.
Una.
Yeah.
It's the right answer. Shut up.
I'm literally in tears. I'm so...
It's fantastic. This is amazing. That was fantastic.
I've never been so scared of anything in my life.
That was like a scene out of EastEnders. It was fantastic. Oh, Ben, how long have you been married now? You are such a wimp. You were dead.
I was 99% sure, and then as soon as I said it, I was like, it's wrong. It's wrong.
But
Don't
you
talk me out
weren't
of it.
100%.
He's all right. Look, he got it right. Una, he was right. You got 10 grand.
I know.
The boy done good.
Good.
That's better. Are you all right now, you two?
No, I'm going to have a heart attack in a minute.
Question number 6 is for £20,000. You still have 2 lifelines. Right. You still got 50-50 and Phone My Sister. Have a look at this question. 2 away from 50 grand. Here we go. Well played, Ben. London hosted the 2012 Summer Olympics. But which country has hosted the Winter Olympics a record 4 times? Right, 30 seconds. UK, China, Iceland, USA.
You'd say Iceland, wouldn't you?
Yeah, Iceland is... Yeah, but it could be... There's loads of places in USA as well, so let's just...
Let's
phone it. Oh, no. Why don't we use a 50-50 then?
No, because what's the point of...
Because then it might take Iceland, or it might take USA away, and we know it's Iceland or USA.
OK, do you want to do that, then?
Yes, please. 50-50, please.
Right, stop the clock. You have 9 seconds left. You could still phone a friend. OK, I'll restart the clock after I've got rid of 2. Yeah. Computer, take away 2 random wrong answers. Leave Una and Ben the right answer, and the 1 remaining wrong answer.
It's big,
UK, USA, restart the clock.
D, USA, final answer, please, Chris.
It's the right answer. They did Lake Placid twice, and they do Salt Lake City, and they do Squaw Valley as well. Yeah. Oh, you're living dangerously, Ben.
No.
You have £20,000. Is she always like this? You have £20,000. You have a phone a friend, which may or may not be her sister. Question number 7 is for £50,000. Have a look. Please, please do not lose this amount of money. You would plunge 19 grand after all you clawed your way up to. But you can phone a friend. You could still take the money. All right, guys, this is the last one against the clock. I'd love you to get 50 grand, but I'd hate you to lose 19. Question number 7 of a possible 12 is this. What is the name of NASA's rover that landed on Mars in August? 30 seconds for the last time. Endeavour, Curiosity, Inquirer, Adventurer.
We're going to have to phone a friend. But I think it's...
Right,
I think
stop
it
the clock.
I think it is A, Endeavour.
Stop the clock. 23 seconds left. You can take the money. Right, let's have a look. Who are you going to phone? Who are these people? Who we got? Mark, John and Deirdre. Who are they?
Mark. Mark is one of my ushers, one of my best friends from back home.
What about John?
Big John is Una's father.
Deirdre's my sister. So, they're more medical than science, you see.
Yeah. He's pretty,
so basically
he's pretty
geeky.
geeky.
Both members of her family, and you're going for Mark.
Yeah, I'm going for Mark, the youngest as well. Yeah.
Will he know?
He's pretty. I think he will know.
Okay, right. Phone Mark. Ben, you want to talk to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I shall talk to him.
30 seconds. Oh. When the 30 seconds is up, depending on what he says, how certain he may or not be, we restart the clock. You have 23 seconds. You can still take the money. Ben, you do not have to play this question.
Yeah.
All right, mate. You've got 20 grand at this moment.
Hello?
Mark?
Yep.
Chris Tarrant here. How are you?
Good, how are you?
And well, I'm fine, and a happy new year. Now, you know I've got Una and Ben here. They're doing OK, actually. They are stuck on a particular question. Mark, no pressure, but it's worth £50,000.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yeah, I knew you'd be pleased. So, next voice will be Ben's. OK, he'll tell you the question. There are still 4 possible answers. One of these is worth £50,000. All right, mate?
OK.
OK, Ben, fingers crossed. Your time starts now.
What is the name of NASA's rover that landed on Mars in August? That is, what is the name of NASA's rover that landed on Mars in August? Is it A, Endeavour, B, Curiosity, C, Inquirer, D, Adventurer?
Mate, I'm not 100%, but I think it's Curiosity, because I remember seeing it in the news. But,
what's the percentage,
50
bud?
grand.
Yeah, pretty positive?
And if you got your gambling shoes on, mate, I'd go for it.
Restart the clock. Restart the clock. It's up to you. You've got 23 seconds.
B. Yeah, I think we should go for it.
Yeah, but he's got the gambling shoes on.
Gambling
definitely.
shoes on. B. Curiosity, please. It was either A or B. Final answer. B. Curiosity. There's a lot of muttering. Don't like that.
Henry could have rung your sister.
Oh, he's right. I know he is. I trust him.
He could have rung your dad. It's the right answer! I love saying that. It's the right answer! £50,000! Oh, I love you, my hero, Ben. So, that is fantastic. 50,000, leave him alone. £50,000 is now the minimum amount Una and Ben have won to share between their charities and one lucky viewer. That prize pot had a bit of a slow start tonight, but it's now up to £50,500. So somebody probably watching now could win, somebody will win that amount of money. Now, they won £50,000. Oh, no! But maybe, oh, good. That's OK. They won £50,000 to share between the viewer prize pot and their charity. Give them a big hand. That's all we've got time for. It has been an extraordinary New Year edition. Una and Ben. Viewer grand total now stands at £50,500. Now, you at home still have a chance to win that money and that brilliant-sounding trip to the beautiful Maldives. Here are the details.
We're offering you the chance to win a 5-star 10-night trip to the Maldives for 2 people, courtesy of Lux Resorts, plus half of all the money won on tonight's show. For your chance to win, just answer the following question correctly. Released last year, what is the title of the most recent James Bond film? A. Dr. No, B. From Russia with Love, C. Skyfall, or D. Goldfinger? Call 0904 1619 333. Calls cost no more than £1.54 from BT landlines. Other networks may be higher and mobiles considerably more. Or text your answer A, B, C or D to 88342. Text costs £1.50 plus 1 standard network rate message. You can also enter for free at the website. Entrants must be 18 or over. Entries made after lines close at midday on Tuesday the 8th of January will not be counted but may still be charged. Good luck.
We have to say thanks to all the celebrities who were brave enough to sit in that hot seat tonight. We're here again, same time next week with another celebrity special. Until then, from all of us on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Happy New Year and good night.
In a moment tonight, with special guests Peter Kay, JLS and Nicole Scherzinger, among many others, we're off to the Manchester Apollo this New Year's night to spend it with Gary Barlow and friends.